Hi there, welcome to my video on how to integrate your Mixpanel Analytics into your Thinkific site. In this video, I will tell you a little bit about the difference between Mixpanel and Google Analytics and some other analytics tools that you might have heard of, such as Hotjar, and how all those can interact with your Thinkific site to give you data. And if you're wondering, you've heard this term data and what's the big deal? Well, the idea is that you really get to learn a lot of information about how your users and buyers and students are interacting with your Thinkific site. Now, this is important for many reasons, because with this kind of information, you can, one, reduce the churn. So if people are signing up for your site and reading your emails or reading the videos or watching the videos or reading any PDFs and material, but they're not buying, then this kind of helps you understand the buyer's journey to see where it's sort of falling off. The other helpful information that you can receive from Mixpanel Analytics within Thinkific is when a student is enrolled in a course and they're watching a video, and you can see which videos have been watched, which videos haven't been watched. And so you can then see, how you can improve your course, or if there's some aspects of the course that aren't popular, but that students aren't really responding to feedback. So there's just lots of information that you're going to receive from Mixpanel as your students, prospective buyers, and current customers interact with your site on the front end. And so all the data is sort of fed to you on the back end. So the idea is that as people interact with your website and with your course, you'll start to then go into Mixpanel to see all that information that they're tracking. So the other analytics on why Mixpanel is different than Google is that Mixpanel focuses on the interactions with your website and with your course material and the buyer's journey. Google Analytics is also similar, but it really is more about website traffic, number of site visitors, where your visitors are coming from. So it's different kind of data, but also very useful. And then the other analytics tool is called Hotjar. Similarly to Mixpanel, it allows users to interact with your website and then feed the kind of data of how they're interacting and where they're clicking. So that if you get an email from a student saying, oh, I can't find where this is, then you might get that information through Hotjar and see, oh, I see that a lot of students are clicking here when I really meant for them to click there. The idea is that with all these different analytics, you can really improve the user experience. And really, when you improve user experience and continually test and improve, you really kind of improve the buyer experience and really develop lifelong customers. Or the goal is at least to develop long-time customers, lifelong customers, and really as a customer retention tool. So let's get started and show you how easy it is to set up your Mixpanel integration into Thinkific and what that data looks like. So you want to do two things before you follow along. Is one, make sure you're logged into your Thinkific site. I'm logged into my partner account. And then two, sign up for a Mixpanel account. Mixpanel is free, and if you like to upgrade, you can upgrade. But the free is a great way to get started and try it out. So once you are in your Thinkific site, go right ahead into the Market and Sell section. Under this Market and Sell section, you will see this integrations option. Then once you click on integrations, it'll take you to this other menu bar. And here is where we just want to focus on analytics. As you see, there is a Google Analytics tracking code that you can insert. And then there is a Mixpanel token that you can access and copy into this section here. So in order to find this, you want to log into Mixpanel. And then under this gear icon, I have a tracking code testing project. That's one of the main ways that you can find your code. And then once you see this dashboard of all this kind of information, you want to go right into the access keys. The project token will give you the script code to copy into your Thinkific dashboard. And this will be the beginning of tracking your users' behavior and how they're interacting with your site. So go ahead and just select here and then copy, and then go right back here and then just I'll paste it again and then click save. Great. So now it's saved. The next thing you want to do is to test it out. You'll want to test it out by, one, creating a test account. I've created a test account before just to save some time on this video. And what I did is I can kind of show you that the recommendation is to do it on a different browser. This is really important because I am using Chrome right now, but you might want to make sure that you're testing it on a different browser. The reason why is just because that's just the best way to sort of get that kind of data. And when you're testing it, you really want to use a different browser so that there is no confusion. So I've already gone ahead and created that account and tested it and played with it. And so now let's just take a look at my dashboard. So initially what's going to happen, initially when there is no data, you just set up the code. This is what's going to happen if you don't change browsers. You will continue to see this, we don't have any data, because it's assuming that you're not on a different browser. And so when you use the same browser, you're going to continue to see we don't have any data. And so that's going to be kind of frustrating because you're like, well, I can't see anything. I can't see any of the interactions with my students. But then once you switch this to Safari or Edge or Mozilla, whichever browser you use, then what's going to happen is it's going to start to look like this. This is going to be my dashboard. So I've created a test user account for my site, and I can see they've started the survey, view the video, they've identified login, and then I can continually to refresh this so that as my student and this test account continues to interact with the course, I can constantly refresh this for more data. And so then what I recommend is once you, this will be a very big dashboard, and as it continues to fill up, you might want to integrate with Zapier so that if you have a specific concern about a specific student, then you can feed that data with an integration through Zapier so that you're getting that kind of information in an Excel spreadsheet instead of looking through here. But if you are an advanced data person, then you can create filters and select by different events and our properties. But for the most kind of everyday user, I would just recommend setting an integration up with Zapier so that if you have specific filters that you want to look for, like you want to know how many people have viewed the video within the first week or how many people have logged in, then Zapier can kind of give you that data automatically through a spreadsheet, a CSV sheet. So I hope this video was helpful, and I highly encourage you to set up your Mixpanel account and start looking at your data and using that to improve the user experience and your buyer's journey. Let me know if you have any questions. Give this a like, subscribe, leave a comment, question, and thanks again. Appreciate it. Have a great day.